Guess what? I put you guys on the Patty Mills for 6'8" point guards, 6'6" builds and above. But what I didn't tell you is I already found Jumpshot 98 before I dropped the Patty Mills custom. This was actually the first jump shot I used on my 6'8" build ever. And it's live on stream. My streams are still up in case you missed it. And you guys were begging for it, but I had just found something even better the same night. Jumpshot 98 is officially back in NBA 2K26. It is actually one of the fastest jump shot bases in the game. No, I already put you guys on the Ray Allen Patty Mills comparison. I know you guys know about Quentin Grimes base already. This isn't just nostalgia. This is literally a game-changing jump shot base that is back. It looks like in 2K26, the real 98. Let me show you on the screen. Now, on the left side of the screen is a 6'2" PG with Dwayne Wade base, which is the exact replica of 98 from 2K20. And on the right side of the screen is my new and improved 98 jump shot base for 2K26. And if you don't know what 98 looks like, this is an old video of me in 2K20, my sophomore year on YouTube, using the old 98 in the comp stage versus Keith, Boss, and Pre-Game Jordan, one of the greatest showdowns I've ever had in the stage. The all-star team, now this is my slash and playmaker with it as well. The jump shot was so immaculate, you can use it and you know what to expect. Now this is side by side, those comparisons, and you cannot tell me it looks much different. Anyways, run it. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the jump shot real quick, then leave you guys with actual in-game gameplay of me using it on my 6'8". Used it live on stream, and the GVO Warrior seemed to want the jump shot. So as promised, I told you guys I was going to drop the jump shot. I'm going to go ahead and drop it for you guys and not delay any time. No, the base is not something that you would have thought would have been possible. All right, let's take it to the my core real quick because we're gonna have to show you the release queue. So I'm gonna show you two jump shots of it, the one I was using in the video and the better version that I would recommend you use. Let's go ahead and show you the base. It's none other than Bogdan Bogdanovic. Yes, Yadman Gaming said it right. Would not have think that this jump shot base is gonna be good, but trust and believe me, even on the lowest speed, it is pretty fast. Now this is the one I was using in the gameplay, but all honesty, I have a better version of it. All right, this one, hold on, this one gets an A+ speed on the lowest speed. And with this release, you get the same releases that I use on my fake Patty Mills jump shot that I dropped for you guys recently. And with this one, you get a better release height. Immunity does take a little hit, but you can always adjust that to your liking. Combo for it because you still get that. You barely make the window to get that A- release height. If you don't know, the release height is what matters when you're getting contested, all right? If you have an A- or above release height, the chances of you getting contested are very slim compared to somebody with a C+. Now, the number one jump shot I recommend using is still my Patty Mills jump shot, just because it's so easy to time. It's so effective. It's very difficult to get contested. It kind of feels like LaMarcus Aldridge base from previous years. We're gonna use the jump shot 98. Exactly. The GVO court looking so smooth, man. This jump shot is snappy, all right? If you're somebody that prefers a set shot jump shot, this one is going to be snappy and it is fast. It is very good, all right? Now, if you're somebody that prefers a jump shot like Patty Mills, go ahead and use the one that I dropped, all right? It's still gonna be really good. This one is more set shot oriented, like jump shot 98. And if that's you, if you prefer a jump shot like this, you can use this base or you can use Quentin Grimes base. This is a little bit slower when it comes to release speed compared to the Ray Allen jump shot custom I gave you guys, all right? It is gonna be slower than Quentin Grimes, but it is still one of the fastest bases for the tall guards. Don't get it twisted. It is still chicken, all right? Very easy to time. Out of all three of them, this might be the easiest one to time, all right? So that's what it has going for it. Could be the easiest one to time. Now enough of the bag of talking. Smash up the like button. Big up on yourself. Now, there's a reason why I gave you guys the better releases, because the releases you're seeing me use in this video was just too slow. But you'll see, even with these releases, being that this was the first day I was ever using the 6'8", it was still a black plate. Guess what? It was still doable. These releases were the ones that you saw me use on the Kevin Horter custom that I dropped for you guys. But I've dropped way better jump shots since then. The Patty Mills custom is still the number one to me. But I know a lot of you guys prefer a set shot jump shot, not something that jumps high. And this jump shot base is going to give you exactly that. that jump shot 98 feeling that you guys seem to love from the past. And don't get me wrong, I loved it too. All right, I used it a lot as well, even on my slashing playmaker, my two-way slashing playmaker. So much nostalgia. But to have a base similar to it this year that a big guard can get is definitely a great option. We have options this year. There's really no meta this year. It's bring your best gameplay, your best SIGs, your best jump shot, and let the best man win. And this is how 2K should be, because that's how basketball is in real life. There are no two elite dribblers that dribble the same in the NBA. There are no two great shooters that shoot the same exact jump shot and the same motions in the NBA. Everybody has their own style. So everything I give you, take it with a grain of salt, fine tune it. A lot of you guys seem to love my 6'8", but there are a few runts out of group that did not like the 6'8" because they do not have two thumbs to use a build that is literally so overpowered. So let me give you guys a disclaimer with anything I drop. Take everything I drop with a grain of salt. Use it as a guide, as a template. Because if you're wise, like yourself watching the video, you will find the information you need, not waste time, and improve on it, all right? So the same thing applies to this jump shot. I give you guys the base, you use the upper releases that best fits you. What works for me might not work for you. And the same thing applies to the build. My playstyle is my playstyle. I gave you guys an immaculate template to follow. If you cannot follow this template, guess what? Switch some things up that goes along with your playstyle. Do never watch a YouTuber's video and say to yourself, I'm going to make this exact build. I'm going to do these exact things, unless you know that is exactly what you want, because then it's on you, all right? Because always remember, it is you that's going to be using the build and the SIGs. We can't use it for you as the YouTuber, right? So with that being said, you have to know how your tendencies are. If you're struggling in defense, you might want to put the defense up more. If you're an elite three-point shooter, you might want to drop the three-pointer a little bit more, unless you just want the same exact build that I dropped. My 6'8" build is like that this year, and I firmly stand by that, because guess what? I've been using it for the entirety of the year so far. And guess what? I made a 6'6" build that you guys will be getting Friday if you show some love to this video. And it's not even a build that I had to make, because this build was already so good enough to run point guard in the rec and in the park. And guess what? That's what I'm doing this year. And whenever I go to the stage, I can bring it to the stage and still play the game. All right. If I was able to use a 6'6" in the stage last year, I can definitely use this in the stage this year. Trust and believe me. All right. Now, this footage was actually from the first week of launch. So it goes to show you how I'm telling you guys the truth. All right. This was the first day of using the 6'8" ever. I hadn't even unlocked his full potential with the Patty Mills jump shot that I dropped for you guys. Some of the dribble moves were still non-existent that I know now. The combos that I know now, like the L2 cancels and stuff like that, it was not even being displayed in this footage, because this was from the first week of launch. So everything I show you guys, I back it up with footage to show that, hey, it's already been beta tested. So if somebody else is already using it at a certain level and you can't, it's time to get in the lab, all right? You can't say something doesn't work if somebody else is already doing it. You just have to get in the lab so you can do it the same. No, the releases I'm using in this video is not one that I recommend. In Kevin Hoarder's base, yeah, use that. But on this one, no. On this one, it would be really, really slow compared to the Jeremiah Robinson Earl release that I gave you guys was with the AJ Green. That's what I'm using on my Patty Mills custom. But like I said, do whatever works for you. For me, off the dribble, the releases I gave you are going to be way quicker. It's going to actually make it feel like Jumpshot 98. I didn't want to just give you guys the release I'm using in this video, because although it's good and you're going to be able to shoot good with it, you want it to feel natural as well. You don't want to be holding the jump shot button down for so long to where you're like, come on, man, like I could have greened this long time ago. And it's just something that it just annoys you, all right? No, I know in the comments, some people are not going to watch the video. They're going to try to tell you about Quentin Grimes base. Guys, I've been known about the Quentin Grimes base since the first day of launch, all right? I'm telling you guys right now, I have all my videos already written down, and as you see today, I'm going ahead and I'm rolling them out on schedule. All right, when there is an emergency video that needs to be put out, I have to jump it ahead and put it out for you guys, kind of like the L2 cancel needed to be put out immediately, aka the quick stop cancel, etc. Right? So I try to get you guys the information you need immediately, and the videos I have planned, sometimes I have to push them back, but don't get it twisted. Whenever they do come out, it'll be worth it, because a lot of you guys probably didn't know about this base. This was the first base I ever used on my 6'8", and it's live on stream. You're seeing footage from it right now. No, my 6'8" is stamped. It's certified. It's already in 2K26 Hall of Fame. All right, as crazy as that sounds, the game just came out. My 6'8" is already inducted in the 2K26 Build Hall of Fame. No, that's not to say that my new 6'6" build that I made literally a few days ago is not going to be inducted as well. Because these two builds alone, my 6'8" and my 6'6", are the only two builds I need for the entirety of the year, unless I want to make a big man build to watch my teammates, my brethren, Caillou and Ant, whenever they want to run guard, I can easily just spot up for them and, you know, that would be my role while they're out there doing the good work in the 2K community, carrying me. All right. So for right now, if you're a guard and you're looking for a build, you haven't made a build yet, you're contemplating the 6'8" or the 6'6", let me tell you something right now before I leave the video. The 6'8" is the most dominant all-around build in this game. It is the best guard build in this game. Best build all around in general. I can guard 1 to 3 on the park, and I can guard 1 to 5 on the rec. I've done it already. I'm averaging 40 and 10 in the rec center. The stream is still up. But that 6'6", that 6'6" is strictly business. That 6'6" is to guard anywhere from 1 to 3. But when it comes to offensive and speed, you're a small guard now with that 6'6", all right? Let that sink in. Build video coming soon. Smash that like button, and I'll drop it Friday. Big up on yourself. We're gone.